Hey guys, Matt here. So I don't want to take up too much of your time with this. I know this news is a few days old, but I've been working. But, let's just get right to it. Hyliion Hypertruck Innovation Council member GreenPath Logistics orders 50 Hypertruck ERX units. Now, for a long time, for people who have been investing in Hyliion for a while, like one thing we've been really looking for is customer interest, especially in the ERX. Now, that customer interest was partially shown during their earnings when Hyliion reported that they received orders from multiple fleets with deposits totaling 100 units. And on top of that, there have been reservations for an additional 325 units. Now, that was fantastic to see, especially for investors of Hyliion, because this is stuff that we've been, like I said, looking for about a year or so. And we're finally starting to get it trickling in. Now, mind you, this Hypertruck Innovation Council was something that Hyliion put together about a year and change ago with different fleet owners for, different businesses such as Anheuser-Busch and GreenPath, in order to help Hyliion, guide Hyliion on how to develop the hybrid and ERX, how to sell it, and stuff like that. And I am pleased to announce that it is bearing some fruit. Now, the really good news is right here. An early adopter of Hyliion technology, GreenPath Logistics placed an initial order of 20 Hybrid EX units in December last year and will collaborate with Hyliion to begin the initial controlled fleet trials of their Hypertruck ERX and their operations later this year, where they will move freight for notable customers such as Amazon, UPS, and the United States Postal Service. Now, that right there is fantastic news. Like, that means that later this year, these really big name customers, like these are the customers that Hyliion is really targeting. They mentioned that in their very first PDF once they went before they went public. Thanks to GreenPath Logistics, these big name customers are going to be able to see the ERX in motion, in action, and that we'll see how that turns out. But this is potentially really powerful news indeed for Hyliion. Now, all this is really good news for Hyliion, and it's really seeming like this is more money on the table, but it's not quite there yet. The money might be on the table, but Hyliion quite isn't in the room to pick it up. Now, keep in mind, Hyliion still has to do the work. They've already delayed the ERX until 2023. That's when commercialization is supposed to start. Now, as long as Hyliion meets that goal, and they don't have too many more delays, and the ERX gets released, like, this is some fantastic news. We're talking 150 production slots confirmed, reservations for 2,000 additional units. Yeah, as long as Hyliion does not screw this up this year or next year, like, Hyliion is going to freaking soar. And as far as the product itself, the ERX, the one that's based off renewable natural gas, like, that is going to be a huge contender against Nikola's battery electric vehicle, because, the RNG trucks, how long do they take to refill? Like 8 minutes, 10 minutes, compared to 2 hours for the Nikola battery electric vehicle. Yeah, as long as Hyliion gets this ERX out on time, like, they're going to dominate. So yeah, I am really glad to see Hyliion kind of start to turn things around a little bit, and I'm glad to see really things starting to come together. Now, we'll just have to watch over the year or so and make sure the ERX comes out on time without any delays. But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.